We're going to place in a tile for a mover block. So the mover block isn't a specific tile type. What we're going to do is set up a tile so that by default you can drop an object in and then you can actually move it around. If you scroll down, you'll see one that says mover right there. Alright, so this is just going to have a little animation going on the top and bottom of it. We'll go ahead and select the folder here. If you click on the mover tile and then go on the tile type, we're just going to use the block standard. We'll call it though, we'll say mover, and default description would just say moves a tile back and forth. For the general, we'll have both visible and receive light. The thumbnail on the image will just be the mover idle. Image animation, we'll take this to about 6 to 8, and then the offset will actually move it forward. Alright, so the collider we're going to enable. So we've got a couple of pieces that we just want to make sure are set up so that when a user drops it in, they get the experience they're expecting with it. A couple of things that we need, we'll place in the start and the idle on these two. There's not a trigger setting, however, if you were doing an animation for the player jumping onto the mover pad and you want things to happen, you could do that and then place things inside of the tile animation. What we want to do though is two more things. We want to do the parent 2. We're going to say that we're going to enable this one. And then what you could do is just simply take the move vertical and we'll move this one up 3. So we're going to move the whole parenting box. This can be checking for the player up in this space right here. Alright, or you could say don't move it and you could just do scale top, and you could scale the top up about 2 or 3. So either way would be right with it. Alright, so now we have the parent 2, and the last thing we need to do is the translate position. We're going to say unlimited translate, meaning that we want it to go back and forth. Back and forth means we set a ping distance. So I'm going to set my ping distance to 40. And essentially I'm saying I want it to go over 4 tiles and then back 4 tiles. If you set ping distance to 0, then you're just saying you want the object to move straight in one direction. The direction that we're moving, angle direction 0, means we're just moving straight to the right. Alright, and then you have a lot of different options here. What we're going to do is just start with our basic ones. We're going to say it'll move at, how about we say it moves at about 20. And we'll just have the start and the increase speed to be the same. Alright, and we'll actually make it start up immediately in game time. Alright, so there we go. By having this set, turning the unlimited on, we can now place it in the scene, and when we push play in build, we'll have the mover going back and forth.